Well, this person is more than double what the last guy charged, and he did such great work, but I can't get a hold of him.
I wonder why you can't get a hold of him. Alright guys, so in this video, we're going to talk about different types of customers. The good, the bad, the ugly. So, most of the time, most customers are great, alright? You come, you do the work, they pay you, they may give you a tip, may leave you a review, and you go along your merry way. They refer you, and they call you again. So, now, it doesn't always go that way, alright? You're going to have some people that I call not so good customers, and they're your Karen type, your Mr. Karen or Mrs. Karen, and they're very rare. Now you're going to have a few that maybe aren't so satisfied with the work, and that's very rare for me. But when that happens, I go above and beyond. Maybe it's about something that was not in the estimate or in the scope of work, but they're saying it was and they're wanting it done. Sometimes it's just easier to go ahead and just do the work. It may take you an extra 10, 15, maybe 20, even 30 minutes. But sometimes it's just easier to go ahead and do that job or do that extra work. And then they may be a customer for life at that point. I like to always say, like that saying, under promise, over deliver. Now, I try to do that all the time, and when I do that, like say I'm doing a roof cleaning or a house wash in their mailbox, or they have a little fountain or maybe an AC pad that's dirty, I go ahead and clean that because I want to retain these customers. Customers are cheaper to keep and a lot more expensive to get new customers than keep old ones. So old ones come back to you and they refer the neighbors, reviews. So many good things happen when you do good work and go above and beyond. But then you have these certain customers, and like I said, they are very, very rare, and they are the Karens, okay? These are the type of people that are miserable and they aren't happy with the stuff that's going on in their life, so they try to make your life miserable as well. Alright, so I've had maybe 2-3 of these types in the last 3-4 years that I've been doing this. And let me tell you one story, okay? I had this Karen, we'll call her Miss Karen, and she calls me for an estimate, okay? She wanted her house done. She wanted a house wash. She wanted her windows done. She wanted her roof done. She wanted her driveway done, her sidewalks, her front walkway, some stones around the house, some little walking stones, and pool patio and screen enclosure. I still have the estimate, and it still bothers me a little bit to this day. Send her the estimate. I forget how long went by, but she emailed and was saying, wow, this is super expensive. This is more than double what the last guy charged. Right away, we know the response we want to give is, call that person. Go ahead, call them, have them come do it again. No worries. Sorry we're so expensive. But this type of person doesn't do that type of stuff. What does this person do?
Well, this person is more than double what the last guy charged, and he did such great work, but I can't get a hold of him.
I wonder why you can't get a hold of him. Either he doesn't want to do work for you anymore because something you did, or maybe he went out of business because he's not charging enough, or he's just like, oh, I don't want to do work for that person anymore because they won't expect me to do it so cheap. Or maybe he blew something up on the house. Who knows? Bottom line, she can't get a hold of him, but yet she's still referring to them. And you know what? That happens a lot, and that doesn't mean they're a Karen. I think some people just can't help themselves. But that's not why she's the Karen. It gets much better. So what does this lady do? She goes and leaves me a review. Not one review. She leaves me 3 1-star reviews in Yelp, Facebook, and Google. Alright? I didn't even do work for this lady. She wasn't happy with the price. That'd be like me going to McDonald's every day getting a cheeseburger off the dollar menu and then going to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and saying I want a cheeseburger, and they're charging whatever $20, and they're mad at me because, or I'm mad at them because it's not $1. Come on, let's be realistic. So she leaves this nasty review saying all I wanted was some simple pressure washing around my house, and he charged me yada yada yada. All right, first of all, it wasn't just for some simple pressure washing. You asked for the roof, the windows, the screen enclosure, the pool patio, the driveway, the sidewalks, the house wash, and it was a 2-story roof. Now, if you've been following this channel, you know I've fallen off a roof before. All right? So, that stuff is not, first of all, you could die, be paralyzed forever. No one wants that. But yet, she thinks it's right that I come down in my price more than half, or, take off half of the price. And that's just, this is a very rare occurrence, but it's just upsetting because this person went and tried to sabotage my company because they didn't like the price. Just move on to the next person. Call the next guy. I'm sure someone will come out and do it cheaper than the last guy. But that's what I'm saying. See, there is some people like that, and like I said, a few red flags are if they're trying to say that the last guy did it for this much, or here's another red flag. Oh, if you only charge me this much, I'll get you a lot more business. Don't listen to that type of stuff. Yes, give them an estimate, but charge accordingly. Don't go lower than what you think you should. Especially since when we start out, we're doing that to ourselves sometimes anyway. But don't go ahead and cut your price if you really don't think it's worth it. Because at the end, you end up getting screwed. And I know when you're in the beginning, you got to do what you got to do. But as you go on, you'll start to understand how some people are. And like I said, most people are great. And by doing more than what people ask, it's been working out great for me, collecting reviews and all such. But you are going to deal with some people, right? And recently, I come to a realization, if people don't want to give me something like their email, they want me to give them a free estimate, which is fine because that's what I advertise. But you're going to have to give me your email. Yes, there's going to be rare occasions that I might do, through text or, print it out, bring it to like an older couple or something like that. But if they're not willing to give me their email, at least that meet me that way, halfway, with an email, then they're either don't respect what we're doing or what I'm doing, and they're probably just looking for the cheapest guy out there. So that's something I'm implementing, and yes, there's going to be, exceptions. Guys, let me know if you like this kind of format with where I'm sitting here telling a story or sharing some knowledge that I've had. If you like it, comment below that you like it. If not, say this is straight doo-doo. But whatever it is, comment below. If you had a similar Karen type experience, I want to see that below too. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys next time. Remember, keep hustling, stay hungry, and stay humble. And like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.